Brook Scholars, this is the way. Hey, we start our day. Hey, we got the knowledge, yup, to go to college. Oh yeah, but don't stop there. No, go anywhere. Hey, this is the way. Hey, we start our day. Hey, Brook Scholars, where's the party at? Right here in these books. Hey, Brook Scholars, what time is it? It is time to motivate you. Good morning, Brook Scholars, and welcome to Wednesday Word Study. We're going to get right into our grammar work. We're going to get right into our simple subject and simple predicate review that we've been doing this week. So I want you guys to grab your slates or blank pieces of paper and label it. Simple subject, simple predicate. And I want you to ask yourself, what is a simple subject? If you said a simple subject is who or what the sentence is about, I said I'll give your brain a kiss. Mwah. A simple subject is who or what the sentence is about. Typically a noun, or it's the noun that the sentence is talking about. A simple predicate is the action or the verb that the simple subject or the noun is doing. Okay, so who or what the sentence is about, and the action that that noun is doing, the verb. All right, so I'm going to put up the sentence, and today's sentence, I want you to be thinking, who or what is the sentence about, and what is the action that's happening? All right, the sentence today is, our babysitter is late to work. Our babysitter is late to work. Ask yourself, who is this sentence about? What is the action or the verb that that sentence is doing? Go. Alrighty, friends, I have figured out the simple subject and the simple predicate. If you have not, I want you to pause the video, and when you press play, we can go over it together. All right. If you said that the simple subject, who or what the sentence is about, is the babysitter or babysitter, I said, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Great job. And the action or what, the action that what action is happening? Well, the babysitter is late. So if you put late for the simple subject, great job. All right, friends. Next up, we have more grammar work. We are going to finish reading the passage or a passage. And today, I want you to be thinking about the verbs in the passage. And remember, a verb is there's two different types of verbs. There's an action verb and a being verb. What is an action verb? An action verb is a action. Really good job. What is a being verb? Well, we have a whole list of being verbs. Is, am, are, were, will be. Those I'm going to have up as you're figuring out the verbs within the passage. But just to get our slate set up, let's start with writing down verbs on one corner. And today's passage isn't too long, so I'm gonna make 10 lines. Or you know what, let's just do 12 like we usually do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Set up your slate like this. And I'm going to read the passage a first time, And then you're going to read it by yourself the second time and figure out how many verbs you can find. All right, the passage goes like this. Shanti's dad started driving. She studied the map and told him when to turn left or right. Dad followed her directions until they made it to Grandpa's house. Good job, Shanti's dad said to her. You are an excellent map reader. I wonder if there are any verbs in this passage. I want you to go ahead and figure out how many verbs, whether they're action or being verbs, you can find in this passage. Go. Alrighty, friends, I have figured out a bunch of verbs, whether they're action or, well, most of them were action verbs. If you are not finished with the passage and finding those verbs, you can pause the video, and when you press play, we can go over it together. All right, let's do this. Got this bunch of this whole list of verbs. All right, friends. So let's go sentence by sentence. Shanti's dad started driving. Well, the sentence about Shanti's dad and the action or the verb that's happening is that he started driving. So if you put starting and driving, because these are actions that he's doing, I said I give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Sentence number 2. She studied the map and told him when to turn left or right. She is the pronoun, and what action is she doing, or what is the verb that follows? She studied the map, and then told him, which is an action to study and to tell someone, it is an action that you can do, when to turn left. So to turn left is an action that you can do, or right. Sentence number 3. Dad followed directions until they made it to Grandpa's house. The camera shut me off. Let me just start where I left off, which was that last sentence. They followed directions until they made it to Grandpa's house. Or Dad followed directions until they made it to Grandpa's house. The noun is dad, and the action or the verb is that he followed her directions until they, the pronoun, and what did they do? They made it to Grandpa's house. Good job, Shanti's dad said to her. You are an excellent map reader. Good job, Shanti's dad, the noun, said. The action that he's doing is that he's telling her something. He said something. You are is a being verb. An excellent map reader. If you got a good amount of these verbs down, I said I give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Really, really great job, friends. Alrighty, next up we have dictation. I'm going to say the sentence twice, and you are going to say it the third time. You're going to write it down, and then we're going to go over it together. When you're writing down your words or your sentence, I want you to be thinking about your writing habits. I'm not going to go over them before your sentence because these are things I want you to be doing while you're writing it, but we'll go over it after all together. Alrighty, friends, you guys ready? Today's sentence is it going to rain all of May? Is it going to rain all of May? And by May, I mean the month of May. One more time. Is it going to rain the month of May? Say it with me. Is it going to rain the month of May? 9. A good amount of words. Go. Month. Alright, friends, I am done with my sentence. If you are done with yours, you can follow along with me. If you're not done, pause the video, and when you're done, press play and we can go over it together. Ready, friends? If you have is it going to rain the month of May? I said I give your brain a kiss. Mwah. You have all 9 words down. Now let's go over our writing habits. What should every sentence start with? A capital. If you started with a capital I, great job. What should every sentence end with? Well, a punctuation mark. In this case, I was asking a question. I was asking, is it going to rain? Stop raining in the month of May? Looks like today is not raining, which is great. But that's a question that could be asked. So if you put a question mark as your punctuation mark, I said I give you a rain, I guess. Mwah, great job. Now let's go over every word. Is a heart word, I-S. It is a heart word, I-T. Going is a heart word, G-O-I-N-G. But it's also a word that you could have stretched out or use what you know about your chunks or words itself, because you know that go is spelled G-O and ing is I-N-G. So put go and ing together, it's going. To is a heart word, T-O. Rain is not a heart word, it's definitely one you had to stretch out. R, A, because a I says a, rain. Now, if you spelled it R-A-N-E, because Magic E made A say its name, phonetically that is correct. But I've seen the word rain in a book so many times that I knew how to sound it. I knew that it had to sound right and look right. So this is how you spell rain. The, heart word, T-H-E, the, month, one that you had to stretch out. Mm, mon, month, because ch says month. Of, of, it's a heart word. May, a, because usually a y at the end of a word says a, says the long a sound. Now, thinking about months or days of the week. Did you capitalize the M in May? If you did, I said give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Because months are proper nouns and should always be capitalized. All right, friends, so hopefully you did an amazing job with your word study work today. I know we've been reviewing things, and you guys have been doing an amazing job. I've been seeing all the work you've been putting up, and I want you to keep it up, friends. You all are amazing, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.